One of the biggest misconceptions that people receive after watching the movie The Matrix is that it's just simply about a person who just gets tired of his job and no longer motivated to be another employee for someone else. But like most people, they stay because of bills, children, family, and other dependents they have to support. And he comes across a man named Morpheus he's been hearing about some time. He then chooses to decide to leave the Matrix after Morpheus gives him the choices. And then Morpheus then shows him the real world and the Matrix world that he has been living all his life. He then joins the group who were also released from the Matrix. He learns about agents, that they are part of the Matrix and defending the Matrix. Then betrayals and tribulations happens. Morpheus then gets kidnapped. Neo has been told he's the one, which he denies it, but later decides to still save Morpheus along with Trinity's help. They succeed. Towards the end, Neo finds himself still stuck in the Matrix and tries to escape. Yet agents are too on his trail, where he gets trapped and ends up getting shot many times, then later dies, or we think he dies. Trinity then kisses and tells Neo she loves him, which then some magical way brings Neo from the dead, giving him the power to see the coding in the Matrix, which gives him the ability to have certain control in the Matrix that the average person couldn't. He then destroys Agent Smith and the movie ends with Neo flying off.
I don't know.
You know what that means? It's Latin. Means know thyself.
One of the greatest things I noticed in the movie was the Oracle scenes. Now, Neo went to the Oracle because he was told that she knows all, but that's not what the type of experience Neo got from her. She keeps everything simple and tells Neo that he has control over his own life and that he doesn't have to believe in all the things people keep telling him. She also tells him to look up at the wall that states "Know thyself," which was prior. Neo shakes his head and says, "You know, Morpheus." Morpheus thinks I am the one as he chuckles while saying it to Oracle. Oracle then says, "Oh yes, Morpheus. Without him, we're lost." Now, you have to ask yourself, why would the writers have the Oracle say those words? Why would she state that we will be lost without Morpheus? We know Morpheus has been free from the Matrix for quite a while, but why is he so special? And this is what I love about the movie the most. Now, remind you, there are multiple scenes that I love about this movie, and not just this one. But for this video, I will be speaking just for this specific scene. Now remember, Oracle stated to Neo that he has control of his own life, that he doesn't have to worry about what Morpheus believes or what Trinity believes or what anybody believes. And then she states we're all lost without Morpheus. Well, how? How is this even possible? I mean, what is she actually trying to say here? Now, at first I was thinking to myself, okay, what if she's just saying we'll be lost without Morpheus? Because Morpheus was the person who actually helped people to be released from the Matrix. And that without him, that it wouldn't be a lot of people released from the Matrix. But then it dawned on me, there were actually a lot of people who were released from the Matrix before Morpheus even existed. So therefore, it wouldn't have really mattered if Morpheus or anyone else was the person who released people from the Matrix. So it couldn't have been that. Well, then I thought, well, maybe because Morpheus kept all the biblical stories about the one and wanted to make sure that everybody knew about these stories and wanted to make sure that everybody were always reminded. But then I thought about it, there was a lot of elders in Zion that also knew about the same stories, and they were elders and much older than Morpheus. So it still wouldn't have made any difference. But then when I really sat down and thought about it, this goes much deeper than the movie. This is much, much deeper than just what the movie was talking about. What I realized from my personal observation, that the Oracle was saying that Morpheus was that important because he still believed. And this is what I mean by belief. I don't mean just, oh, you believe in God, or you believe in religion, or you believe in, not that type of belief. I'm talking about the type of belief where you believe in yourself, when you believe that you can do something to the point where you manifestation. So what I'm trying to say is that Morpheus believed so much into the one that he was able to initiate a group and able to really get a lot of people to follow him to find this person who he believed was the one. And it makes totally good sense, because if you think about it, why was Morpheus the only person who were able to do some of the things that Neo was able to do later after the movie? Like, for example, Morpheus was able to jump thousands of feet in the air, showing Neo that he can do the same. But none of the other people that were free were able to do the same thing Morpheus could do. And even Neo wasn't even able to do it after he first tried. And you have to really think about it. How was he able to do some of those things that Neo was able to do later after he supposedly died? And it comes to one conclusion. Morpheus had a belief that was beyond belief. He believed so much that the one existed that he was almost imitating the one himself, which means that Morpheus himself could have also been the one. But because he put more belief that the one was someone else, due to the biblical readings and stories that he were told, that he basically didn't actually become the one. Instead, he searched for the person who was able to do these things and believed in this specific person who was Neo. So when the Oracle stated we are lost without Morpheus, she was saying we are lost without the power of believing in ourselves. And if we do not believe in ourselves anymore, we are lost.
Morpheus believes in you, Neo. And no one, not you, not even me, can convince him otherwise. He believes it so blindly that he's going to sacrifice his life to save yours.
Schola, 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 Schola.